Do I have a treat for you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John Ponce, and this is my 2007 Chevy Silverado. Today I got some stuff in the mail to install on this truck. Probably one of the most exciting things that I've been anticipating for a while. What? Minus my lift kit that I just recently did. Yeah! Lighting, I know I've done a lot of lighting on this truck already, but I am excited to finally finish up the lighting in the front. So I bought some aftermarket fog light LEDs for the front of the trucks. Now, I went with LASFIT because I was really just absolutely amazed with the switchbacks that I have on my turn signal lights in the front. They're super bright. They're just absolutely amazing. It wasn't until the beginning of the year I didn't even know about switchback LEDs, and I freaking fell in love with it. So now I actually got some switchback LEDs for the fog lights in the front, and I'm so stoked in installing these because I think it's just gonna look extra sweet. Once I install them, I'll show you guys how it all works and how it all functions. But let's just go ahead and do a quick unwrapping. I believe I also got some license plate bulbs too, so we can slap those on while we're at it. So this is what it comes in. Nice packaging. Look at that. Out of the box, this is what it comes with. You got your instruction manual. Just set that to the side. Looks like you got everything that you need for basically a bolt-on installation. So this is going to connect to here. That should just screw on. This is going to be mounted underneath, and then this should just plug and play to your OEM connector. This whole thing should just be plug and play. Let's go ahead underneath the vehicle and install it. If you're working on a 2007 Chevy Silverado, I'm gonna start on the driver's side, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So as you can see right here, all you gotta do is, first thing I like to do is remove the connector. There's a little push tab right here. You're gonna push and then pull out. Oh! Giggity. Set that to the side. And then there's two push tabs on each end of the light bulb. You're gonna depress it, and then I sort of just kind of wiggle it out, and then that should remove the light bulb. Next, we're gonna grab the aftermarket LED, the LASFIT switchback fog light bulb, and I don't think necessarily there's a right or wrong way to put it in like this, or to flip it around and put it in like that. I'm pretty sure though, since this has a little notch right here, there is a little indicator right here of a line, and then this side doesn't. So I'm assuming this line has to line up with that notch. So I'm gonna try to install it this way first, and that clicks in like so. So that should be good. Now the only thing left you have to do is install the connector to the harness. This connector also has a little tab right here, and this side doesn't. It's all flat, and then this side has that little tab. That little tab is gonna line up with this little push release. So that's gonna line up like that, and there we go. The only thing left we have to do is probably either get a sheet metal screw or some adhesive tape, and then mount this somewhere out of the way. Just mount it in a secure area. I'll probably end up mounting it under here, probably with some adhesive tape. But before I do that, I'm going to install the passenger side first, test it out, and then we will see if this LEDs work. So the process is going to be the same for the other side. First you're gonna grab the aftermarket LED, get that connector hooked up. Come on, find the hole. There we go. Okay, there's this little screw to make sure that it has a solid connection. So then we'll go underneath and uninstall the OEM fog light bulb and then go ahead and install these LASFIT LEDs. I feel like every time I crawl underneath my truck, it's like I'm doing limbo. Woo! Okay, so now that we have it all wired in, the next thing we have to do is just test it out and see how they look. I want to go hop in the truck and then we'll mess around with it. Okay, here we go. All right, so then now what I'm gonna do is flip the switch twice and we'll see if these switchback LEDs, they should turn amber once I hit the switch twice, I think. Oh boy! You see that? Now that right there is why these are the best LED fog lights. Not only do you have some clean looking lights for daytime running lamp use, but you also have actual fog lights that will help you in cloudy and fog-like weather. Absolutely amazing. This is awesome. I am in love with switchback LEDs. I'm not going back. Switchback for life. That is sick. All I'm doing is, this is the switch for my fog light. So all I'm doing is I'm turning it off and then turning it back on, and that should change it from the amber or the yellowish light bulb to the clear. And yep, just turned clear. So then if we go back and switch it again, this should turn yellow / amber. I don't know what you want to call it, but it should turn a different color. Turn it off and then turn it back on. Go around here and look. That is sick. So as a bonus, what I'm gonna plan on doing is install these LED bulbs for the license plates. Now I actually have LED bulbs for my license plates, but they're kind of cheap China eBay ones. So I kind of want to see the difference between a known brand one and a cheap eBay one to see if there's really much of a difference at all. Let's go ahead and remove this. It just pops off. You just twist this. This one already had some LEDs that were already burnt out. Looked like half of them are working, so I can probably guarantee you that this one's probably going to be brighter than this bulb, but we'll probably do a better comparison between that one. We'll install this side and compare from this side to that side. So right away you can notice a difference. This one has a lot of LEDs. It looks like it has 8 small LEDs, whereas this one only has 3. There's 2 on the side and then 1 in the middle. Also, a big difference is that this one's longer and this one's shorter, so hopefully this one is going to clear this cap once I install it. Another difference is this one has a CAN bus. Now usually on license plate bulbs you don't really have to worry about it having a CAN bus or not, but the biggest reason why you would want to have a CAN bus is to prevent from hyper flash. Let's go ahead and install this. Wow, that is insane. That is insanely bright. I don't even have to do a comparison. That is way brighter than that. So we'll go ahead and slip this back on and then compare this side to this side. So I'm not so sure if you can notice a difference, but this one has more of a bluish tint. I think this test should be a lot better at night, which I actually plan on doing at the end of the video, is showing what it looks like at night. But I'm gonna tell you right now, usually in the camera it's just not gonna do it justice, because here right now looking at it, it is literally night and day difference. But I'll try to do my best to show from the eBay lights that you would typically get to compare it to the LASFIT 6000K LEDs. Here's the LASFIT ones. It is like just clear, crystal clear. And then whereas when you go and take a look on this side, it's blue. It's like a bluish tint to it. And they're both 6000K. They should be pure white. It's not different. We'll go ahead and install this side. This should just pop off like that. Twist it. This one has all the LEDs working. Remove that. The only concern I have with this is it just being so long, so that it's pretty much rubbing against the inside of this housing. So if I were to do it all over again, I'd probably get the LASFIT T10 LED bulbs. That's what size these are. I think they are T10 without the CAN bus, because I think that CAN bus is adding an extra length to this and it's just unnecessary for the license plate bulb. At least for my truck. On certain trucks it could hyper flash with the license plate bulbs with LEDs, but typically with license plate bulbs you won't have to worry about that problem. So wow, that is just blinding light. It's gonna be a tight fit.
That's what she said.
This side first, and then that just pops in like so. And there you have it. That is the installation of the Switchback LEDs for the fog lights. And then as a bonus, I went ahead and threw some LEDs for the rear, comparing it from what you would get from an El Cheapo brand to a known good brand. That is gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoy and like this video. Stay tuned till the end, because I will showcase these lights in the dark and what they could look like if you were to get them. Thanks you for watching, and of course I will see all of you guys in the next video. Adios.